Everybody. Thank you for joining us here online. This is day number 10 of the Bible Cover to Cover Reading Challenge. Today we are starting Numbers, the book of Numbers, and we will be reading chapter 1 through 8. I am messing around. I got a new digital background here, as you can see right here with my finger that's disappeared. It's a camouflage. I just thought that was pretty cool. Considering M16 Ministries. M16 is Mark chapter 16. That is what this ministry is based off of, what is talked about in Mark chapter 16, going to all creation, preaching the gospel to every creature, baptizing them, of course, Matthew 28:19. Lay hands on the sick and cast out devils, and they shall recover. And that is what Mark 16 is. So we will go ahead and jump right on in here. This is Numbers, day number 10. Numbers chapter 1 through 8. Looks like we have sound check. Yes, we do. Chat is open and live. So if you are joining, please let me know in the comment section how you are doing or where you are watching from or listening from. I'd like to know that for the good of the kingdom. All right, here we go. Numbers chapter number 1. The Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai in the tabernacle of the congregation on the first day of the second month in the second year after they were come out of the land of Egypt, saying, Take ye the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel, after their families by the house of their fathers, with the number of their names, every male by their polls, from 20 years old and upward, all that are able to go forth to war in Israel. Thou and Aaron shall number them by their armies. How appropriate with my backdrop I have. And with you there shall be a man of every tribe, every one head of the house of his fathers. These are the names of the men that shall stand with you: of the tribe of Reuben, Elazar the son of Shedur; of Simon, Shelemiel the son of Zurishadaiah; of Judah, Nahshon the son of Amminadab; of Ishar, Nathanael the son of Zuar; of Zebulun, Elab the son of Helon; and of the children of Joseph, of Ephraim, Elishama the son of Amilahud; and Manasseh, Gamaliel the son of Pedahzur. Yes, so I skimmed through these a little bit before I started, and there is some words. There is, I'll say this, I haven't had to say it lately, but I struggle with these words. I am no English major. I am no scholar. I am just some simple human redneck from Kentucky. So my speaking on some of these words are not going to be too well, but I'm just going to do the best that I can. So that's all I can do. Okay, verse 11. Of Benjamin, Abidan the son of Gideoni; of Dan, Ahiezer the son of Amishadiah; of Asher, Pagil the son of Okran; of Gad, Elisaphat the son of Duel; of Naphtali, Ahira the son of Enan. Please, if you can say these words, let me know in the chat, because I can't. I have problems with it. These were the renowned of the congregation, princes of tribes of their fathers, heads of thousands in Israel. And Moses and Aaron took these men which are expressed by their names, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, by their polls. As the Lord commanded Moses, so he numbered them in the wilderness of Sinai. And the children of Reuben, Israel's eldest son, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, by their polls, every male from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those were the number of them, even in the tribe of Reuben, were 46,500. Of the children of Simon, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, those that were numbered of them, according to the number of the names, by their polls, every male from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Simeon, were 59,300. Of the children of Gad, by their generations, after their families, by the old house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Gad, were 45,650. Of the children of Judah by generations after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Judah, were 314,600. Of the children of Issachar by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of the names, were 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Issachar, were 54,400. Of the children of Zebulun by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered, even of the tribe of Zebulun, were 57,400. Of the children of Joseph, namely of the children of Ephraim, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Ephraim, were 40,500. Of the children of Manasseh, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Manasseh, were 32,200. Of the children of Benjamin by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Benjamin, were 35,400. Of the children of Dan by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Dan, were 62,700. Of the children of Asher by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Asher, were 41,500. Children of Naphtali, throughout their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Naphtali, were 53,400. These are those that were numbered, which Moses and Aaron numbered, and the princes of Israel, being 12 men each. Of one was for the house of his fathers. So were all those that were numbered of the children of Israel by the house of their fathers, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war in Israel. Even all they that were numbered were 600,000 and 3,550. But the Levites after the tribe of their fathers were not numbered among them, for the Lord had spoken unto Moses, saying, Only thou shalt not number the tribe of Levi, neither take the sum of them among the children of Israel. But thou shalt appoint the Levites over the tabernacle of testimony, and over all the vessels thereof, and over all things that belong to it. They shall bear the tabernacle and the vessels thereof, and they shall minister unto it, and shall encamp round about the tabernacle. And when the tabernacle setteth forward, the Levites shall take it down, and when the tabernacle is to be pitched, the Levites shall set it up, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. And the children of Israel shall pitch their tents, every man by his own camp, and every man by his own standard, throughout their hosts. But the Levites shall pitch round about the tabernacle of testimony, that there be no wrath upon the congregation of the children of Israel. The Levites shall keep the charge of the tabernacle of testimony, and the children of Israel did according to all that the Lord commanded Moses, so did they. I got to say that when I seen the schedule, we'll go ahead and pull it up now. This is the reading schedule that I'm going off of. You can Google it, 90-day reading schedule, Bible reading schedule, and you can find this. You can download it to your phone or to your computer. When I looked at day 10 and was figuring out, because I'm not going to stop in the middle of a chapter, I'm just going to round it off and go to the complete end of it. So day number 10, as you can see, it says Leviticus 26, 27, but I went Numbers 1 and then Numbers 2, Numbers 8. So I was like, oh, only 8 chapters. I was like, oh, that's cool. It's going to be a quick one. Then I come to find out that there's 54 verses, 51, 49, and chapter number 7 has 89 verses in it. I was like, ooh, okay, never mind. It will not be a quick one. But it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm in no hurry. but you get what I was saying. Chapter number 2, because typically I've seen the average of these videos are basically an hour to an hour, 10 minutes is the average on all of these so far, which I'm perfectly fine with. I'm okay with it taking that long, but when you first say, okay, I'm only doing 8 chapters, you think, oh, well, it ain't going to be that much reading. Well, no, that's not true. There's still a lot. So chapter number 2, Numbers. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, every man of the children of Israel shall pitch by his own standard with the in sign of their father's house far off about the tabernacle of the congregation shall they pitch. And on the east side toward the rising of the sun shall they of the standard of the camp of Judah pitch throughout their armies. And Nahshon, the son of Amminadab, shall be captain of the children of Judah. And his host, and those that were numbered of them were threescore and 14,600. Verse 5, and those that do pitch next unto him shall be the tribe of Issachar, and Nathanael, the son of Zuar, shall be captain of the children of Issachar. And his host and those that were numbered thereof were 54,400. Then the tribe of Zebulun, and Eliab, the son of Helon, shall be captain of the children of Zebulun. And his host and those that were numbered thereof were 57,400. All that were numbered in the camp of Judah were 100,000 and fourscore thousand and 6,400 throughout their armies. These shall first set forth. On the south side shall be the standard of the camp of Reuben according to their armies, and the captain of the children of Reuben shall be Eliezer, the son of Shedur, and his hosts, and those that were numbered thereof were 46,500. And those which pitched by him shall be the tribe of Simeon. The captain of the children of Simeon shall be Shelamuel, the son of Zurishaddai. And his host and those that were numbered of them were 59,300. Then the tribe of Gad, captain of the sons of Gad, shall be Eliasaph, the son of Reuel. And his host and those that were numbered of them were 45,650. All that were numbered in the camp of Reuben were 100,050 and 1,400 throughout their armies. They shall set forth in the second rank. Then the tabernacle of the congregation shall set forward with the camp of the Levites in the midst of the camp as they encamp. So shall they set forward every man in his place by their standards. On the west side shall be the standard of the camp of Ephraim according to their armies, and the captain of the sons of Ephraim shall be Elishama, the son of Amilahud. And his host and those that were numbered of them were 40,500. By him shall be the tribe of Manasseh. The captain of the children of Manasseh shall be Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur. And his host and those that were numbered of them were 32,200. Then the tribe of Benjamin, and the captain of the sons of Benjamin shall be Abidan, the son of Gideoni, something like that. And his host, I like the name though. And his host and those that were numbered of them were 35,400. And all that were numbered of the camp of Ephraim were 100,000 and 8,100 throughout their armies, and thou shalt go forward in the third rank. The standard of the camp of Dan shall be on the north side by the armies, and the captain of the children of Dan shall be Ahiezer, the son of Amishadai. And his host and those that were numbered of them were 62,700. And those that encamp by him shall be the tribe of Asher, and the captain of the children of Asher shall be Bagil, the son of Achran. And his host and those that were numbered of them were 41,500. Then the tribe of Naphtali, and the captain of the children of Naphtali shall be Arah, the son of Enan. And his host and those that were numbered of them were 53,400. And all they that were numbered in the camp of Dan were 100,050 and 7,600. They shall go hindmost with their standards. These are those which were numbered of the children of Israel by their house of their fathers. All those that were numbered of the camps throughout the host were 600,000 and 3,550. The Levites were not numbered among the children of Israel, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the children of Israel did according to all that the Lord commanded Moses. So they pitched by their standards, and so they set forward, everyone after their families, according to the house of their fathers. Chapter number 3. Chapter number 3 in Numbers. Numbers, chapter number 3. This is a somewhat long one, too. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday. It is the weekend. We thank God for that. Hope you are having a great day so far. I'm having a pretty good one myself, and blessed to be living and to be reading this live for everybody, even though I can't say the words. And looks like there's some more in here. All right, here we go. Chapter number 3. These also are the generations of Aaron and Moses in the day that the Lord spake with Moses in Mount Sinai. These are the names of the sons of Aaron: Nadab the firstborn, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. These are the names of the sons of Aaron, the priests which were anointed, whom he consecrated and ministered in the priest's office. And Nadab and Abihu died before the Lord, and when they offered strange fire before the Lord in the wilderness of Sinai, they had no children. And Eleazar and Ithamar ministered in the priest's office in the sight of Aaron their father. The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Bring the tribe of Levi near, and present them before Aaron the priest, that they may minister unto him. And they shall keep his charge and the charge of the whole congregation before the tabernacle of the congregation, to do the service of the tabernacle. They shall keep all the instruments of the tabernacle of the congregation in the charge of the children of Israel, to do the service of the tabernacle. Thou shalt give the Levites unto Aaron and to his sons. They are wholly given unto him out of the children of Israel. And thou shalt appoint Aaron and his sons, and they shall wait on their priest office. And the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. The Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, And I, behold, I have taken the Levites from among the children of Israel, instead of all the firstborn that openeth the matrix among the children of Israel. Therefore the Levites shall be mine. Because of all the firstborn are mine, for on the first day that I smote the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I hallowed unto me all the firstborn in Israel, both man and beast. Mine shall they be, I am the Lord. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, saying, Number of Levi, after the house of their fathers, by their families, every male for a month old, and upward shalt thou number them. Moses numbered according to the word of the Lord, as he was commanded. And these were the sons of Levi by their names: Gershon and Kohath and Merari. And these are the names of the sons of Gershon by their families: Libni and Shimei. The sons of Kohath by their families: Amram and Izhar, Hebron, and Uzziel. The sons of Merari by their families: Mahali and Mushi. These are the families of the Levites according to the house of their fathers. Of Gershon was the family of the Libnites, and the family of the Shemites. These are the families of the Gershonites. Those that were numbered of them according to the number of all the males from a 5-month-old and upward, even those that were numbered of them were 7,500. The families of the Gershonites shall pitch behind the tabernacle westward. The chief of the house of the father of the Gershonites shall be Eliasaph the son of Lael, and the charge of the sons of Gershon and the tabernacle of the congregation shall be the tabernacle and the tent cover of, and the hanging for the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the hangings of the court, and the curtain for the door of the court, which is by the tabernacle, and the altar round about, and the cords of it for all the service thereof. And of Kohath was the family of the Amramites, and the family of the Izharites, and the family of the Hebronites, and the family of the Uzzielites. These are the families of the Kohathites. A lot of ites here, isn't there? And the number of all the males from a month old and upward were 8,600, keeping the charge of the sanctuary. The families of the sons of Kohath shall pitch on the side of the tabernacle southward. And the chief of the house of the father of the families of the Kathites shall be Elizaphan the son of Uzziel, and their charge shall be of the ark, and the table, and the candlestick, and the altars, and the vessels of the sanctuary wherewith I minister, and the hanging, and all the service thereof. And Eleazar the son of Aaron, the priest, shall be chief of the Levites, and have the oversight of them that keep the charge of the sanctuary. Of Merari was the family of the Mahlites, and the family of the Mushites. These are the families of Merari. And those that were numbered of them according to the number of all the males from a month old and upward were 6,200. And the chief of the house of the father of the families of Merari was Zuriel the son of Abihail, and these shall pitch on the side of the tabernacle northward. Under the custody and charge of the sons of Merari shall be the boards of the tabernacle, and the bars thereof, and the pillars thereof, and the sockets thereof, and all the vessels thereof, and the serveth thereto, and the pillars of the court round about, and their sockets, and their pins, and their cords. But those that encamp before the tabernacle toward the east, even before the tabernacle of the congregation eastward, shall be Moses. And Aaron and his sons, keeping the charge of the sanctuary for the charge of the children of Israel, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. All that were numbered of the Levites, which Moses and Aaron numbered at the commandment of the Lord throughout their families, all the males from a month old and upward, were 22,000. And the Lord said unto Moses, number all the firstborn of the males of the children of Israel from a month old and upward, and take the number of their names. Thou shalt take the Levites for me, I am the Lord, instead of all the firstborn among the children of Israel, the cattle of the Levites instead of all the firstlings among the cattle of the children of Israel. And Moses numbered, as the Lord commanded him, all the firstborn among the children of Israel. And all the firstborn males by the number of names from a month old and upward, of those that were numbered of them, were 22,213. The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, take the Levites instead of all the firstborn among the children of Israel, and the cattle of the Levites instead of all their cattle. The Levites shall be mine, I am the Lord. And for those that are to be redeemed of the 213 of the firstborn of the children of Israel, which are more than the Levites, thou shalt take 5 shekels apiece by the pole after the shekel of the sanctuary. Shalt thou take them? The shekel is 20 gerahs. Thou shalt give the money wherewith the odd number of them is to be redeemed unto Aaron and to his sons. Moses took the redemption money of them that were over and above them that were redeemed by the Levites. Of the firstborn of the children of Israel took he the money, 1,365 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary. Moses gave the money of them that were redeemed unto Aaron and to his sons, according to the word of the Lord, as the Lord commanded Moses. Numbers, chapter number 4. Thanks again for watching and joining us live. Thank you to everybody that will be watching this later after it is posted. Well, it's posted now, but you know what I mean when you watch it later. Chapter 4. And the Lord spoke unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, take the sum of the sons of Kohath from among the sons of Levi, after their families by the house of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward, even until 50 years old, all that enter into the host to do the work in the tabernacle of the congregation. Shall be the service of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of the congregation about the most holy things. And when the camp setteth forward, Aaron shall come and his sons, and they shall take down the covering veil and cover the ark of testimony with it. Shall put thereon on the covering of badger skins, and shall spread over it a cloth wholly of blue, and shall put it in the staves thereof. Upon the table of showbread they shall spread a cloth of blue, and put thereon the dishes and the spoons and the bowls, and covers the cover withal. Continual bread shall be thereon. And they shall spread upon them a cloth of scarlet, and cover the same with a covering of badger skins, and put in the staves thereof. They shall take a cloth of blue, and cover the candlestick of the light, and his lamps, and his tongs, and his snuff dishes, and all the oil vessels thereof, wherewith they minister unto it. And they shall put it in all of those thereof with a covering of badger skins, shall put it upon a bar. And upon the golden altar shall they spread a cloth of blue, and cover it with a covering of badger skins, and shall put it to the staves thereof. And they shall take all the instruments of ministry, wherewith they minister in the sanctuary, and put them in a cloth of blue, and cover them with a covering of badgers' skins, and shall put them on a bar. And they shall take away the ashes from the altar and spread a purple cloth thereon. They shall put upon it in the vessels thereof wherewith they minister about it, even the censers, the flesh hooks, and the shovels, and the basins, all the vessels of the altar, and they shall spread upon it a covering of badger skins, and put to the staves of it. And when Aaron and his sons have made an end of covering the sanctuary and all the vessels of the sanctuary as the camp is to set forward, after that the sons of Kohath shall come to bear it, but they shall not touch any holy thing, lest they die. These things are the burden of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of the congregation. And to the offices Eleazar the son of Aaron the priest pertaineth the oil for the light, and the sweet incense, and the daily meat offering, and the anointing oil, and the oversight of all the tabernacle, and all that therein is, and the sanctuary and the vessels thereof. The Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, Cut ye not off the tribe of the families of the Kohathites from among the Levites, but thus do unto them that they may live and not die. When they reproach to the most holy things, Aaron and his sons shall go in and appoint them every one to his service, to his burden. They shall not go in to see when the holy things are covered, lest they die. The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take also the sum of the sons of Gershon throughout the houses of their fathers, by their families, from 30 years old and upward until 50 years old shalt thou number them, all that enter in to perform the service and to do the work in the tabernacle of the congregation. This is the service of the families of the Gershonites, to serve and for burdens. They shall bear the curtains of the tabernacle and the tabernacle of the congregation, its covering, and the covering of the badger skins that is upon it, and the hanging for the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the hangings of the court, and the hanging for the door of the gate of the court, which is by the tabernacle and by the altar round about, and their cords, and all the instruments of their service, and all that is made for them shall they serve. At the appointment of Aaron and his sons shall be all the service of the sons of the Gershonites, and all their burdens and all their service, and ye shall appoint unto them in charge of all their burdens. This is the service of the families of the sons of Gershon in the tabernacle of the congregation. Their charge shall be under the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aaron, the priest. As for the sons of Merari, that's a weird one, thou shalt number them after their families by the house of their fathers. From 30 years old and upward, and even unto 50 years old, shalt thou number them, every one that entereth into the service to do the work of the tabernacle of the congregation. And this is the charge of their burden according to all their service in the tabernacle of the congregation, the boards of the tabernacle, and the bars thereof, and the pillars thereof, and sockets thereof. And the pillars of the court round about, and their sockets, and their pins, and their cords, with all their instruments, with all their service, and by name ye shall reckon the instruments of the charge of their burden. This is the service of the families of the sons of Merari, according to all their service in the tabernacle of the congregation, under the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aaron the priest. And Moses and Aaron and the chief of the congregation numbered the sons of the Kohathites after their families and after the house of their fathers. From 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, every one that entereth into the service for the work of the tabernacle of the congregation. Those that were numbered of them by their families were 2,750. These were they that were numbered of the families of the Kohathites, all that might do service in the tabernacle of the congregation, which Moses and Aaron did number according to the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses. Those that were numbered of the sons of Gershon throughout their families and by the house of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, everyone that entereth into the service for the work of the tabernacle of the congregation. Even those that were numbered of them throughout their families by the house of their fathers were 2,630. These are they that were numbered of the families of the sons of Gershon, of all that might do service in the tabernacle of the congregation, whom Moses and Aaron did number according to the commandment of the Lord. And those that were numbered of the families of the sons of Merari throughout their families by the house of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, every one that entereth into the service for the work of the tabernacle of the congregation. Even those that were numbered of them after their families were 3,200. These be those that were numbered of the families of the sons of Merari, whom Moses and Aaron numbered according to the word of the Lord by the hand of Moses. all those that were numbered of the Levites, whom Moses and Aaron and the chief of Israel numbered after their families and after the house of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, everyone that came to the service of the ministry and the service of the burden of the tabernacle of the congregation. Even those that were numbered of them were 8,580. According to the commandment of the Lord, they were numbered by the hand of Moses, everyone according to his service and according to his burden. Thus were they numbered of him as the Lord commanded Moses. Chapter number 5. We're getting there, actually pretty quick. That 89 one is going to take a while, I do believe, but that's all right. Okay, chapter number 5. Thank you for joining live. Again, please put in the comment section where you are watching from right now or where you are listening from. It does a number of things. It lets the ministry know where you're watching from, because I'm very curious to know where this word is reaching to. You know, it can literally go halfway across the world, and it does do that. I have many loyal followers of the ministry that watch from Africa. I got quite a few. I'm actually going to be speaking to one today over chat or over the phone. So looking forward to that. And not only that, but it does help the algorithm when there is chat comments. It helps the video get pushed out a little bit more, which in turn lets the word get pushed to more people. And that's the only thing I'm concerned about. I don't care about views. I don't care about hours or none of that. What I care about is people seeing the word. That is what M16, this whole channel is about the word of God. And I want to see as many people get that word as possible. That's why I say a lot, put it in the chat. That's the reason why. Plus, it's just interaction. I like to interact too. So Numbers chapter 5, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, command the children of Israel that they put out the camp every leper and every one that hath an issue, and whosoever is defiled by the dead, both male and female shall ye put out. Without the camp shall ye put in them, that they defile not their camps in the midst of whereof I dwell. The children of Israel did so, and put them out without the camp, as the Lord spake unto Moses. So did the children of Israel. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, when a man or woman shall commit any sin that men commit, to do a trespass against the Lord, and that person be guilty. Then they shall confess their sin which they have done, and he shall recompense his trespass with the principal thereof, and add unto it the fifth part thereof, and give it unto him against whom he hath trespassed. But if the man have no kinsman to recompense the trespass unto, let the trespass be recompensed unto the Lord, even to the priest, beside the ram of the atonement, whereby an atonement shall be made for him. And every offering of all holy things of the children of Israel, which they bring into the priest, shall be his. And every man hallowed thing shall be his. However, any man giveth the priest, it shall be his. The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, if any man wife go aside and commit a trespass against him, and a man lie with her carnally, and be hid from the eyes of her husband, be kept close, and she be defiled, and there be no witness against her, neither she be taken with the manner. And the spirit of jealousy came upon him, and he be jealous of his wife, and she be defiled. Or if the spirit of jealousy come upon him, and he be jealous of his wife, and she be not defiled, then shall the man bring his wife unto the priest, and he shall bring her offering for her. The 10th part of an ephah of barley meal, he shall pour no oil upon it, nor put frankincense thereon, for it is an offering of jealousy, an offering of memorial, bringing iniquity to remembrance. And the priest shall bring her near and set her before the Lord. And the priest shall take holy water in an earthen vessel, and of the dust that is in the floor of the tabernacle, the priest shall take and put it into the water. And the priest shall set the woman before the Lord, and uncover the woman's head, and put the offering of memorial in her hands, which is the jealousy offering. And the priest shall have in his hand the bitter water that causeth the curse. And the priest shall charge her by an oath, and say unto the woman, if no man have lain with thee, and if thou hast not gone aside to uncleanness with another instead of thy husband, be thou free from this bitter water that causeth the curse. If thou hast gone aside to another instead of thy husband, and if thou be defiled, and some man have lain with thee beside thine husband, then the priest shall charge the woman with an oath of cursing, and the priest shall say unto the woman, the Lord make thee a curse and an oath among thy people, when the Lord doth make thy thigh. Well, there's a tongue twister. Lord doth make thy thigh to rot, and thy belly to swell. King James tongue twister. And this water that causeth the curse shall go into thy bowels, to make thy belly to swell and thy thigh to rot. And the woman shall say, Amen, amen. And the priest shall write these curses in a book, and he shall blot them out with the bitter water. And he shall cause the woman to drink the bitter water that causeth the curse, and the water that causeth the curse shall enter into her and become bitter. And the priest shall take the jealousy offering out of the woman's hand, and shall wave the offering before the Lord, and offer it upon the altar. The priest shall take an handful of the offering, even the memorial thereof, and burn it upon the altar, and afterward shall cause the woman to drink the water. When he hath made her to drink the water, then it shall come to pass that if she be defiled, have done trespass against her husband, that the water that causeth the curse shall enter into her, and become bitter. Her belly shall swell, and her thighs shall rot, and the woman shall be a curse among her people. And if the woman be not defiled, but be clean, then she shall be free, and shall conceive seed. This is the law of jealousies, when a wife goeth aside to another instead of her husband, and is defiled. Or when the spirit of jealousy cometh upon him, and he be jealous over his wife, and shall set the woman before the Lord, the priest shall execute upon her all this law. Then shall the man be guiltless from iniquity, and this woman shall bear her iniquity. Chapter number 6. The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when either man or woman shall separate themselves to vow a vow of a Nazarite, to separate themselves unto the Lord, he shall separate himself from wine and strong drink, and shall drink no vinegar of wine, or vinegar of strong drink, neither shall he drink any liquor of grapes, nor eat moist grapes or dried. All the days of his separation shall eat nothing that is made of vine tree, from the kernels even to the husk. All the days of the vow of his separation there shall no razor come upon his head, until the days be fulfilled in which he separateth himself unto the Lord. He shall be holy, and shall let the locks of the hair of his head grow. All the days that he separateth himself unto the Lord, he shall come at no dead body. He shall not make himself unclean for his father, or for his mother, or for his brother, or for his sister, when they die, because the consecration of his God is upon his head. All the days of his separation he is holy unto the Lord. If any man die very suddenly by him, he hath defiled the head of his consecration. He shall shave his head in the day of his cleansing. On the 7th day he shall shave it. On the 8th day he shall bring 2 turtles or 2 young pigeons to the priest, to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And the priest shall offer the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering, make an atonement for him that he sinned by the dead, and shall hallow his head that same day. He shall consecrate unto the Lord the days of the separation, and shall bring a lamb of the first year for a trespass offering, but the days that were before shall be lost, because his separation was defiled. And this is the law of the Nazarite: when the days of his separation are fulfilled, he shall be brought unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And he shall offer his offering unto the Lord, 1 he lamb of the first year without blemish for a burnt offering, and 1 ewe lamb of the first year without blemish for a sin offering, and 1 ram without blemish for peace offerings. And a basket of unleavened bread, cakes of fine flour mingled with oil, and wafers of unleavened bread anointed with oil, their meat offering and their drink offerings. And the priest shall bring them before the Lord, and shall offer his sin offering and his burnt offering. And he shall offer the ram for a sacrifice of peace offerings unto the Lord. With the basket of unleavened bread, the priest shall offer also his meat offering and his drink offering. And the Nazarite shall shave the head of his separation at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and shall take the hair of the head of his separation, and put it in the fire which is under the sacrifice of the peace offerings. And the priest shall take the sodden shoulder of the ram, and one unleavened cake out of the basket, and one unleavened wafer, and shall put them upon the hand of the Nazarite after the hair of his separation is shaven. The priest shall wave them for a wave offering before the Lord. This is holy for the priest, with the waved breast and heaved shoulder. After that, the Nazarite may drink wine. This is the law of the Nazarite who hath vowed, and of his offering unto the Lord for his separation, beside that his hand shall get according to the vow which he vowed. So he must do after the law of his separation. The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and to his sons, saying, On this wise ye shall bless the children of Israel, saying unto them, The Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. And they shall put my name upon the children of Israel, and I will bless them. All right, chapter number 7, and this is the long one. 89 verses in this one. Thank you for joining online. Let me know you like this new background I got here. The reason why I do that, for anybody that may not know, is here in the office. I mean, it's not completely like trashed or anything, but there's a lot of stuff in here, and my walls are green. It was like that when we moved in this place. So back here is just, I don't want people to see it. So that's why I got this. I need to get like an actual curtain or something that will go behind me, but that's why I use these digital backgrounds, and that's why it like cuts my head off if I move a certain way or my hand disappears. But, I don't really care about that because I'm not doing this for people to see me. I'm nobody. I'm just a vessel being used for the Lord's word and the Lord's work. So I don't care what I look like. And, there ain't nothing professional here. That's why the Bible is full screen and I'm just a little thing in the corner. Technically I could even turn off my camera. So I could do that, and I could still do the Bible readings and you wouldn't even see me at all. But that's why it's not important to me. And, on thumbnails and things like that, I don't have my face because it's not about me. It's about God. So on my thumbnails on YouTube, if you ever wondered, well, why don't you have your picture on the thumbnail? Well, because it ain't about me. It's about God. That's just how I feel about it. But yeah, I was just taking a little breather before I get into this 89 verses. So thanks for joining. Let me know in the chat if you like this background I got going on. I think it's pretty neat. All right, here we go. Chapter number 7. And it came to pass on the day that Moses had fully set up the tabernacle and had anointed it and sanctified it and all the instruments thereof, both the altar and all the vessels thereof, and had anointed them and sanctified them, that the princes of Israel, heads of the house of the fathers, who were the princes of the tribes and were over them that were numbered, offered. And they brought their offerings before the Lord, 6 covered wagons and 12 oxen, a wagon for 2 of the princes, and for each one an ox. And they brought them before the tabernacle. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take it of them, and they may be able to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. Thou shalt give them unto the Levites, to every man according to his service. Moses took the wagons and the oxen and gave them unto the Levites. 2 wagons and 4 oxen he gave unto the sons of Gershon, according to their service. And 4 wagons and 8 oxen he gave unto the sons of Merari, according unto their service under the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aaron the priest. Unto the sons of Kohath he gave none, because the service of the sanctuary belonging unto them was that they should bear upon their shoulders. And the princes offered for dedicating of the altar in the day that it was anointed. Even the princes offered their offering before the altar. And the Lord said unto Moses, They shall offer their offering, each prince of his day, for the dedicating of the altar. He that offered his offering the first day was Nashon, the son of Amminadab, of the tribe of Judah. And his offering was 1 silver charger. I like Dodge Chargers. Ooh, yes, I do. That's not what we're talking about here in the Bible. The weight thereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary. Both of them were full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 spoon of 10 shekels of gold full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Nahshon, the son of Amminadab. On the second day, Nathaniel, the son of Zuar, prince of Ishchar, did offer. He offered for his offering 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 spoon of gold of 10 shekels full of incense. Who would like a spoonful, tablespoon hopefully, of gold? I would. Yes, please. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. For a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Nathaniel, the son of Zuar. On the third day, Eliab, the son of Helen, I guess would be, prince of the children of Zebulun, did offer. He was offering 1 silver charger, weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs. First year, this was the offering of Eliab, the son of Helen. The fourth day, Eliezer, the son of Shedor, prince of the children of Reuben, did offer. His offering was 1 silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl. Why can I not say silver? 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels. After the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. Did I already say that? Anyway. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Eliezer, the son of Shedor. The fifth day, Shemiel, the son of Zerashidi, prince of the children of Simeon, did offer. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Shelumiel, the son of Zerishadiah, whatever. Can't say it. On the 6th day, Elisaph, the son of Duel, prince of the children of Gad, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels, a silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Eliasaph, the son of Duel. On the 7th day, Eliasham, the son of Mehud, prince of the children of Ephraim, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight that whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. Take a breather. 50 in. Woo-wee. 89. Okay. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Elishama, the son of Amidahud. And on the 8th day offered Gamil, the son of Pedazur, prince of the children of Manasseh. His offering was 1 silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the offering, and a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Gamil, the son of Pedazur. On the 9th day, Abidan, the son of Gideoni. I really like that name. I wonder how you pronounce that. I'm going to look that up while we're here. Why not? Let's see. I'm just curious. Pronounce Gideoni. Sounds like Gideon. What? No, not Gideon. That says Gideon. I know how to say Gideon. I spelled pronounce wrong. Pronounce. All these say Gideon, so I don't know. Let's see what this says. Gideon. Gideon, so Gideon, but with an I. Gideon. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Gideon. Prince of the children of Benjamin offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb, first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Abidan, the son of Gideoni. Hey, I did it right. The 10th day, Hizir, the son. If I had to look up how to pronounce all these names, these videos would take like 6 hours long. So I'm just doing this. On the 10th day, Hizir, the son of Ammishaddai, prince of the children of Dan, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels. After the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai. On the 11th day, Pagiel, the son of Achran, prince of the children of Asher, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, for the sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Pagiel, the son of Achran. On the 12th day, Arah, the son of Enan, prince of the children of Naphtali, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels. After the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. And for the sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Hira, the son of Enan. This was the dedication of the altar in the day when it was anointed by the princes of Israel. 12 chargers of silver, 12 silver bowls, 12 spoons of gold. You know what's better than 1 spoon of gold? 12 spoons of gold. Yes, let me know if you want that in the chat. Each charger of the silver weighing 130 shekels, each bowl 70. All the silver vessels weighed 2,400 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary. The golden spoons were 12, full of incense, weighing 10 shekels apiece. After the shekel of the sanctuary, all the gold of the spoons was 120 shekels. All the oxen for the burnt offering were 12 bullocks, the rams 12, the 12 of the first year with their meat offering, the kids of the goats for sin offering 12, and all the oxen for the sacrifice of the peace offerings were 20, and 4 bullocks, the ram 60, the he goat 60, the lambs of the first year 60. This was the dedication of the altar. After that, it was anointed. And when Moses was gone into the tabernacle of the congregation to speak with him, and he heard the voice of one speaking unto him from off the mercy seat that was upon the ark of testimony, from between the 2 cherubims, and he spake unto them. Okay, that was a long one. I thought I'd get through it under an hour. Oh no, it's all right. It doesn't matter. And the Lord spake unto Moses, chapter 8, saying, Speak unto Aaron, and say unto him, when thou lightest the lamps, the 7 lamps shall give light over against the candlestick. And Aaron did so. He lighted the lamps thereof over against the candlestick, as the Lord commanded Moses. And this work of the candlestick was of beaten gold, and to the shaft thereof and to the flowers thereof was beaten work according unto the pattern which the Lord had showed Moses. So he made the candlestick. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take the Levites from among the children of Israel, and cleanse them. And thus shalt thou do unto them to cleanse them, sprinkle water of purifying upon him, let them shave all their flesh, and let them wash their clothes, and make so themselves clean. Then let them take a young bullock with his meat offering, even fine flour mingled with oil, and another young bullock shalt thou take for a sin offering. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the tabernacle of the congregation. Thou shalt gather the whole assembly of the children of Israel together. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the Lord, and the children of Israel shall put their hands upon the Levites. Aaron shall offer the Levites before the Lord an offering of the children of Israel, that they may execute the service of the Lord. And the Levites shall lay their hands upon the heads of the bullocks. And thou shalt offer the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering unto the Lord, to make an atonement for the Levites. And thou shalt set the Levites before Aaron and before his sons, and offer them for a offering unto the Lord. Thus shalt thou separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. And after that shall the Levites go in to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. Thou shalt cleanse them and offer them for an offering. For they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Israel, instead of such as open every womb. Even instead of the firstborn of all the children of Israel have I taken them unto me. For all the firstborn of the children of Israel are mine, both man and beast, on the day that I smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt. I sanctified them for myself. And I have taken the Levites for all the firstborn of the children of Israel. And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and to his sons from among the children of Israel, to do the service of the children of Israel in the tabernacle of the congregation, and to make an atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague among the children of Israel when the children of Israel come nigh into the sanctuary. And Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel did to the Levites according unto all that the Lord commanded Moses concerning the Levites. So did the children of Israel unto them. And the Levites were purified, and they washed their clothes, and Aaron offered them as an offering before the Lord, and Aaron made an atonement for them to cleanse them. After that went the Levites in to do their service in the tabernacle of the congregation before Aaron, before his sons, and as the Lord had commanded Moses concerning Levites, so did they unto them. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, This is it that belongeth unto the Levites. From 20 and 5 years old and upward they shall go in to wait upon the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And from the age of 50 years they shall cease waiting upon the service thereof, and shall serve no more, but shall minister with their brethren in the tabernacle of the congregation to keep the charge, and shall do no service, thus shalt thou do unto the Levites touching their charge. Alrighty then. And I did. Look, 59:49. Wow. But I said, I'm not in any hurry. I don't care if it takes an hour. I don't care if it takes two. But it's kind of like a challenge, a time challenge now. I know that the average is about an hour or an hour, 10 minutes. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to try and beat my time. But it ain't like that. We don't need to rush the Lord. And I'm not trying to do that. And I don't plan on doing that. But still, it's kind of a little challenge. But there it is, 1 hour. Anyway, that is day number 10, Numbers chapter 1 through 8. We will get into, let's see, day 11 will be Numbers 9 through, looks like 21. So that is what we'll be doing on day 11. I got a busy weekend ahead of me. Circle D Rangers, our first show is tomorrow. So I will not be able to do this tomorrow. So it will probably be Monday when we get back into day 11. And I'm looking forward to that. Can't wait for that. So I'll go ahead and pray. So thank you, Lord. Thank you for the word that you have given us today in the book of Numbers as we read through chapter 1 through 8. Again, I am very blessed to be able to do this, and I'm thankful that I'm able to do this. I could not think of anything better that I could be doing right now at this time than reading your holy word, and I am grateful for that, and I thank you so much. I pray for everybody that is watching live and everybody that will watch later. I hope that they receive this word clearly without any distraction. I thank you for this weekend. I thank you for everything that we have planned, and I thank you for Sunday in advance for our services at church and all that is going on with everybody this weekend. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings and everything you've done. In Jesus' mighty name, amen, amen. Put amen in the chat. Thank you again for joining. Thank you to everybody that will watch later. And I will see you on day 11 with continuing in Numbers. So have a wonderful day in Jesus' name.